I made a video maybe about 2 weeks. But the reason why I haven't been making videos is because there's been no content coming out. Well, that just changed. Now we have something new coming to the table. Now, what is that, when you ask? You probably already know. And it's a bit laggy. Actually, we have 2 things coming out. First of all, Dave Adventure, get 4 special useful. Well, basically, we get to see Rue and Reyes and friends until Rue unexpected pops up and Rue and Raleigh, I believe that's, yeah, Rue and Raleigh. Now, Rue and Raleigh, what is so interesting about them? Now, I gotta openly admit, their equipment is very good. Now, why am I saying that, and why do I see that right now? Is because I'm 100% admitting to the fact that their equipment is good. Now, Rue and Raleigh's equipment is a bit different from what we have seen in the past. First of all, the equipment right here, I believe it'll show us actually the details about what the equipment does, maybe? Let's see. I haven't checked myself. Yes, it does. Okay. X marks the spot. Now, as you could read, increases all allies' BE output and in critical rate by 50% for 5 seconds. Yes, that is true. I am openly admitting it. That is very true. It does increase your BE gauge quite tremendously. So it's rapidly increasing. So what's rapidly increasing, your units, by the time you even realize it, this equipment already maxes out your units with their BE. Am I joking? Am I kidding? No, I'm actually being quite serious. I have used this equipment in Japan for quite some time. It has really helped with that spontaneous need for, you know, BE gauge. But the fact is that it has a very slow cool time. Very long cool time. Apologies. I do not like that 180 seconds just for max BE in my team. Now, with that being said, that's about really what's the most interesting gear between these guys. And if you actually no, correction, that's wrong. Show Rue, I believe it would be increases critical rate by parents 100%. That's actually pretty interesting. Enemies who have been paralyzed get hit by 100% who have been paralyzed, and your critical rate goes by 100% when they're paralyzed. So if you guys have Transterra, here am I. Wow, terrible tornado. Sorry guys, I really have been getting with FFBE lately. Ooh, what a situation to be in. Alright, sorry. Alright, so if you guys have terrible tornado, this equipment put on her would be monstrous when it comes to critical damage. And when I say monstrous, I mean monstrous. She will be critically all your enemies in mere moments. Now, this is a passive effect. When this is only once, means it's just completely passive. So, throwing it on Terrible Tornado and using her art each time, I gotta openly admit, that's quite the damage. Now, Raleigh Plush. This is recover amount by 10% up, except drain attack slash what's this? This is weird passive. Now heals all allies HP by 1,000. If user is light elemental, heals all allies HP by 30% for 10 seconds. 30 points. 30 for 10 seconds. That's really sad. So it would be 130 HP. Sorry, but in my personal opinion, that's not even worth it. The only gears I see worth it is X marks the spot, first of all. But like I said, it's cool time is quite long, and Shoemru. Why am I saying these two? Is because, well, the fact is that 100% critical rate on an opponent that's just been paralyzed Gotta admit, that's gonna be very helpful for Terrible Tornado. Now, the whole point of this video is to talk about our powerhouser, our new powerhouser, Edram. Now, one thing I love about Edram is the fact of how his mechanic works entirely. Now, I'm gonna openly admit this to you guys. It will not be easy to max out Edram, firstly and lastly. Though, to those guys who have completed, who have previously completed, what was it? I forgot what that event was. New Year's event. You guys might find this easy. I'm not 100% certain. It's really up to you guys and how you take upon this battle. Now, Edram is, like I said, a bit different on his mechanics. Now, first of all, I'm going to explain about his battle. His battle is a bit difficult. Now, with that being said, why is it difficult and why do I not like his battle? I'm going to say this, why do I not like his battle? Firstly, is because he gains, well, between the differences between each level you refer to. So there's EX1, there's EX2, and then there's SPEX. In my I think that's how it works. I don't know if it's considered Hyper SPEX, so I'm uncertain. I don't know, I haven't read the Japanese version for a while. I have Edram and I just didn't care. But the point is that Edram will not be easy to defeat. He is probably the second hardest boss in the game versus Nier. Why am I saying all this and why now? Okay, so get down to the point. Edram actually has an ability where he will spam his art, meaning there will be no end to his activation to his art. What? Are you joking? No, I'm not. Edram will spam his art 24/7 after he hits his threshold. Now, the difference between Hyper, SPEX, or whatever they name them, the first difficulty will be at 25%. So once is it 25% or would be 20%? It's near it's the shortest amount, the least amount of HP. He has, at one point he will start spamming his art completely at that point. But I gotta admit, his first event is not even difficult. So you guys could just try to farm that one if you guys want. Now for his SPEX, should I say the mid one, EX2, SPEX, I don't know what to consider it, like I said, I haven't checked. He will spam his art once he hits his 58% HP threshold. Now that's right. No, not even. Yes. I was thinking about Est back in the days, but hers is like, it takes her a while to recharge her art, where versus Edram, he will instantaneously activate his art gauge. Yes, I mean it. He will instantaneously activate his art. So give him like 1 second, he'll spam it again. Give him another second, he'll spam it again. Give him another second, he'll spam it again. That's how it works with him. So, now for the last difficulty, the last one, the highest one, his threshold is 75%. What? Are you joking? No, I'm not. What happens is, once he hits 75%, he will start spamming his art. So, the tactic of this battle is to actually nuke him. Yes, one of the things I hate the most. Now, I've actually personally made a team in my head. I have not thrown it out there. Though it's kind of like this. It's going to be an all-water team. Yes, it's going to be an all-water team. Now, why am I only using water? Is because you guys already probably know by now what my goal is here. Now, this team is all focused around damage, guys. It's completely focused around damage. Now, as you can see, I am using one of the units that I thought I didn't like, but to be honest, I gotta open the unit. I kind of like her, and I have yet to even limit break her. So, with that said, I guess this is gonna be a little showcase video of me limit breaking her. So, to max. Actually, I don't have the equipment yet. I only have 4 of them, so this is gonna be sad. But till another time, till I get the other materials. Actually, no, I'll do it later. Not the point. Okay, so this will be my team. Okay, so why am I focusing only around damage? Well, first of all, like I said, you gotta nuke him. He will not be easy. There is 3 ways you actually 3 ways you could nuke him. Sorry, that came out like a tongue twister. First of all, you could use all water team. Yes, you can use an all water team to nuke him. Now, it does not matter which units you bring on that water team, but as I said, I'm going all water here because firstly and lastly, I have equipment that would do great in this battle. Now, first of all, one of those equipments being, as you can see, Hero's Glove. Ooh, oopsies, that was a bad mistake. I apologize. Now, if you guys were here for that Kill a Kill collab, and you guys have the equipment, I would go with Scissor Blade, or if you guys were here for Saitama's Hero Gloves. Now, I have my Hero Gloves on, I forgot her name. Was it? She was the name of a boat. Corsair. Corsair. Now I have Corsair, Est, Daisy, and who was this one again? What? Come on, phone. Come on, phone. Don't give me that. Okay, I guess I'll have to go to the unit list. Don't know her name yet. I have lost track of her name. Shady. Sorry guys, I was took too long. Alright, so you guys probably know about now. As soon as you saw this team pop up, you guys already know what's going on here. Now, this team will be completely focused on, first of all, break. Why would it be focused on break is because the reason why you see Daisy here is for that one reason. Daisy here will be my break damager. So, yes, I'm going to be 100% reliant on Daisy to break my opponent at this point. She has interesting art which increases damage, but not the point. Now, one of the things I do like about Daisy is the fact that she's, like I said, a breaker. And that's about it. Now, what I'm actually going to introduce in this battle is going to be a little bit insane. Now, as you can see, I'm preparing my gear for this event, so I'm actually going to showcase all of it right now, so give me a moment. No, that's not going to do. 35% would be the best at this point to cover my whole team, along with HP coverage, which would be... where is it? I had it somewhere. It's up here somewhere. Where'd it go? It's supposed to be... oh, here it is. Alright. Now, I'm going to actually tell you, so give me a second so I can actually put on all the gears. I would actually like to show you even more than this, but this is going to be what I'm going to be using for now. Now, I will use, if you guys know this by now, I have been talking about this gear for quite some time. I've used it quite a lot. You know, the critical gear that I've been using. Emeru's letter bag. So I'm gonna go with Emeru's letter bag once I fully max her out, along with all this gear. Now, why am I doing this? Is because I'm going to nuke it. Now, difficult as it may be, this is going to happen. Sorry, just give me a moment. Okay, that's good. Alright, so Edram's letter bag, as well as you can see, my equipment's all based on BE, guys. They're BE damage. As I said, I will nuke him So the whole point of this battle is to just nuke him completely, bring down his HP to 0, and kill him flat. So that's why this whole team is here, for all BE damage. First of all, Daisy for break, S for pure nuking after breaking, Corsair for her passives. Yes, Corsair for her passives. As you know it, Corsair actually is an all-water-based passive leader, increasing my water units' attack by 30% and increasing their BE gained by 20%. I believe, if that's correct, and I can get that. Yeah, there it is. I see 20%, right? And along with her, Shady would also increase all my water units B or sorry, not B, arc damage by an additional 20%. Really, just 20%? Well, it does cover most of it. That's pretty sad. I gotta admit, that's pretty sad. Ugh. Ugh moment, guys. Ugh. But either way, not the point. Actually, let me see something. Hold on. Yeah, equipment speed. Alright, but that's about it, guys. Oh, well, not really, no. I'm just gonna say, I was actually gonna tell you guys what he does once you get him, but if it's self-explanatory right here. I really hate just copycatting and stating what he does just by reading this. I know most of you guys won't pay attention to something like that, but I'm just gonna get it over with because it's gonna be a little bit of an interesting detail. Now, Edram automatically increases light elemental units arc gauges. Now, this I have not tested, but I did not even notice that detail. Own arc gauge up when normal attack. Now, this is actually true. What? No way. Yes way. Edram actually does increase his own arc gauge instead of normal attack. So when your units are normal attacking, he is preparing his art the whole time. So he does not actually attack. So while you're battling him, he's just gonna hit you with either his regular skill or his art. That's about it. That's all there is to it, guys. That's all he does. Is sits there, charges his art, and spams it. If you guys really do like a unit that just spams his art gauge and randomly paralyzes his enemies, he's basically a weaker version to Terrible Tornado, whereas Terrible Tornado actually has a constant rate of casting her paralyzation versus him who casts his paralyzation and has a smaller chance to actually paralyze people. Now, I do like Edram, especially for his passives, but I cannot believe one of his passives actually reduces his weakness to a certain element. So in this battle, dark units would be mostly what? Whoa. Is that what it looks like? Okay, that was cool. I didn't think that was what it looked like when it got maxed out. Sorry, I got a little bit shocked right here when it came down to End Circuit Judgment. Sorry about that, guys. I got a little bit confused there for a moment. Back to the point. Edram really does focus around gaining BE during, art gauge during battle. And he's all focused upon art gauge damage in total. Now, if you guys like a unit that does that and constantly spams his art, then he's your man. Now, if you guys want to use him and Transterra together, then there'd be no issues because, first of all, Like I said, there was an equipment that increases your rate and chance of damage by 100% whenever your enemy is paralyzed. Now, with that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say, and all I have to really add to that information. I do apologize if this video came out to be a little too long, but I just wanted you to all be informed of how his mechanics and how his battle features work. So, with that being said, guys, I do hope you enjoy the game and have fun.